The purpose of this podcast is to educate and inform. It is no substitute for professional care by your doctor or your qualified healthcare professional. Never disregard or delay professional medical advice because of something you've heard on this podcast or in any linked material. Guests who speak on this podcast express their own opinions, experience, and conclusions. Dr. Shirley neither endorses nor opposes any particular opinion discussed on this podcast. The views expressed on this podcast have no relation to those of any academic, hospital, practice, institution, or other entity with which Dr. Shirley may be affiliated.
Welcome to 15 Minutes of FAB, a segment of the Forever Fab podcast where I review products and services in 15 minutes or less. Consider it what you may. Truth in beauty, the science of beauty, nerdy beauty, plastic surgery secrets to success, whatever you may consider it. My aim is to engage you as a credible voice in all aspects of beauty and wellness. That said, here we go. Start the timer. Today's product review is FITISH Cool Down. I went to a conference a conference not too long ago where it was about indie beauty brands and also about influencer beauty. And one of the brands that exhibited was FITISH. And I think it's kind of a cool name. I initially was saying fetish. And then I thought, oh, wait a minute. The founder is a fitness person, so maybe it's FITISH. But anyway, it's called FITISH Cool Down. And what is it? It's a CBD-infused facial mist. Ooh, CBD, the buzzword. The brand benefits, according to the brand, are that it is cooling, hydrating, and energizing. Just a caveat, the data on CBD is lacking regarding benefits, effectiveness, and even side effects, although for the most part there are few side effects to CBD. The evidence so far is anecdotal, meaning it's based on stories, meaning, oh, I tried it and it worked, or I tried it and it didn't work, or it healed this and it helped that. Nonetheless, even though the data is anecdotal, there may certainly be some truth to these stories, and word of mouth definitely gets out there, and that definitely helps to bolster a brand's credibility. Also, according to the brand, all products have 0.3% THC or less. Now that's interesting. The company sells not only beauty products, but fitness apparel. As I mentioned, the founder, I believe, was in the fitness industry. They also sell fitness accessories like jump ropes and baseball caps and resistant bands, etc. It's also a fitness company that offers at-home workouts. So it seems to me that I think they sort of veered into skincare, and they may be digging it, but they are not an original skincare brand. So let me just talk about a bit CBD versus THC and give an intro and a primer to these very interesting set of letters. Cannabidiol, CBD, and tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, are two natural compounds found in the cannabis species of plants. Okay, so we have CBD and THC. CBD is found primarily in the extractions from the hemp plant, and THC is the main psychoactive compound in marijuana. Mary Jane, wacky tobacco, and all the things that you guys call it. It's the psychoactive compound that gives a sensation of feeling high. Both CBD and THC interact with your body's internal and naturally occurring endocannabinoid system. So even though they both interact with our naturally occurring system, that means our bodies actually have receptors to receive these types of compounds, but they have very different effects on that system. Both CBD and THC, interestingly, are chemically similar to your own body's endocannabinoids, and these are the chemicals that your body produces to help relieve inflammation, help relieve pain, to reduce anxiety, and to help you stay calm. Also, CBD and THC are similar in structure to other endocannabinoids, most of which haven't really fully been studied. Because of the similar chemical structure between the CBD and THC and what is naturally occurring in our bodies, and because of the similarity of the receptors, the interaction of these compounds actually affects the release of neurotransmitters in the brain. Now, neurotransmitters are chemicals that are involved in communicating signals between cells, and these neurotransmitters play vital roles in the perception of pain. They also play a role in immune function, stress, sleep, and many other bodily functions. So basically, CBD and THC interact with receptors that are naturally occurring in our bodies. Once those receptors have that interaction by the CBD and THC compounds, then they are involved in releasing chemicals called neurotransmitters that affect the brain and cause messages to be signaled to other cells that help us and our bodies to do the wonderful things that our bodies do. The legalities of CBD are ever changing. So in some countries, some cities, some states, it's legal. Some other states, it's not legal. Nevertheless, marijuana and THC are federally prohibited in the United States. Also, another thing to remember is that CBD does not necessarily need to be made from marijuana. It can also be sourced from hemp. Okay, getting back to this product, FITISH, and its Cool Down Mist. So, what are the ingredients in the FITISH Cool Down Mist? Organic aloe barba leaf juice, alcohol, many others, allantoin, glycerin, squalene. Let's see, there's a list of ingredients. Coffee, morinda extract, and mentha or peppermint oil, and lecithin. So there are many other ingredients that are included in the mist. And according to the brand, it's best for alleviating redness. It can also act like a liquid or a misty moisturizer. And the founder says that CBD is a great treatment for acne, rosacea, and any other inflammatory skin conditions, because I believe she tried the CBD products on her face because she had rosacea, and she claims that she was completely cured. So the brand states that the CBD mist also tones down redness and inflammation after a great workout, and also giving you a hydrating glow, and helps actually to keep your makeup on after you've been working out in your makeup. Let's talk about my FAB score. So the FAB score is on a scale of 1 to 5, and it's based on my personal and professional assessment of the formulation of the products, cleanliness, the aesthetics, the sensation, effectiveness, texture, sustainability, sensibility, whether or not there's any social good, truth and beauty, all of that. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give FITISH Cool Down product a FAB score of 3.5. And the reasons for my score of 3.5 on the positive is that it does include the CBD seed oil, and that seems to be the ingredient of the moment. And I think products are just going to be more and more complex and effective with CBD. I like the fact that it includes traditional actives and botanicals, so there was definitely a balanced effort there. It is a lightweight mist, and it does serve as light moisture, or maybe almost like a setting spray after makeup. I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, so that wasn't really that relevant for me. On the sort of not so great side, the reason why I did not give it a 5 and I only gave it a 3.5, which is actually respectable, is that for me, I experienced mild tingling that actually got a little bit worse. I am allergic to aloe vera, so the main ingredient of aloe vera really did not serve me well. And then also just from an academic point of view, the effects of CBD have not been totally proven scientifically, although there's quite a bit of anecdotal evidence there. So that was another reason why I gave FITISH's Cool Down Mist a 3.5. But if it sounds great to you and you'd like to try it, visit fitish.com and try it and let me know what you think. Thanks for listening to 15 Minutes of Fab. As always, stay fab, inside and out.